Aloha and welcome to my meditation. Mahalo for joining me. My name is Debra Baker. Sounds like I'm competing with a couple of birds here on Maui. I'm so glad to be joining you today and so grateful to be on this beautiful island. And I hope that the background noise isn't too loud. I just wanted you to be able to get a little bit of a taste of it. And I debated about recording down by the shore, but the ocean is really loud. The waves are really loud. So what are we going to do today? We're going to relax. We're going to relax it. We're going to begin by relaxing our bodies. Sure that you thought, well, maybe the thought crossed your mind that how could I not be relaxed right now? And I am. So let's bring our shoulders up to our ears. Let's work from the head down today. Relax our bodies before we begin our meditation. So squeeze them up, take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, let your shoulders go down. And now tuck your head back. Squeeze the back of your neck gently. Take a nice deep breath. And then relax. I'm telling you, those birds just now got this loud. They were not loud like this 5 minutes ago. Almost like they know. Okay, now let's bring your chin to your chest. Squeeze it right here. Deep breath. Let it go. Just notice how good that feels. Just take a few nice deep breaths while these birds are having their field day. It just rained and I think they're just all happy for the rain. Another nice deep breath. And one more. Let's settle in. Okay, so we've done the head, neck, and shoulders. Let's do the tops of our chests. Pull that in nice and tight. Hug yourself. And then let it go, and then pull your shoulder blades. Imagine like squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Pull it nice and tight. And then let it go. Now, let's pull our midsections together. Just kind of tighten up. Just slowly. You start with your belly, and then your sides, and then pull your back in. Just imagine just kind of like tightening up all around your midsection. For a second, a breath, and then let it go. And let's do our hands. Squeeze your hands. And then let them go. And now pull your hands toward your body so that you're tightening these muscles. Deep breath. Let it go. And now the opposite. And let it go. And now let's flex our biceps. Just tighten them up. And let them go. And then your triceps. And straighten your arms out. Yeah. Now let's move all the way down to the bottom of our torso, your pelvis. Pull your lower tummy in, your hips, your lower back. It's going to tighten up all the way around your pelvis. And then let it go. And then the tailbone. If you're sitting, it's everything you're sitting on, parts of your body that are meeting the chair. So pull up your pelvic floor, all your glutes, all around your tailbone. Just tighten that up for a second. And let it go. And now your upper thighs. Everything your thighs, front and back, and let it go. And now tighten up your lower legs. First, pull your toes up toward your knees and tighten up your shins. then your calves. Now tighten up your feet, curl your toes under, or point your toes. All right. Now let's just notice how good it feels to be relaxed. And let's think about that for a moment. What do we need to be relaxed? Relaxation really is a state of mind. So even though I'm on this beautiful island right now, I'm so, so grateful. I've encountered plenty of people who are not relaxed, who are not enjoying this beautiful place. So I invite you to imagine that you are sitting in the deck chair next to me, breathing in this fragrant air. There's some beautiful flowers on the tree over there, and I've got plenty of photos to share at the end of this meditation. Just imagine how good it smells in the humid air. I curled my hair, and 5 minutes after the meditation's over, there probably won't be any curl left because of the humidity, but for you, I curled my hair. And this meditation is all about relaxation, about letting go. Because when we are not relaxed, then we are resisting life in some form, whether it's resisting what's happening, what people are saying, resisting our own attitudes, or refusing to, accept what is. If we've relaxed our body, so how do we relax our minds? A friend of mine, her name's Rose, she recommends this prayer. Thank you, God, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, God, I wouldn't have it any other way. I fully, completely, and wonderfully embrace my life right now exactly as it is. I understand and know that what I focus on increases, so I choose to focus on what I like, what I love, what's wonderful, what's going well. And it's amazing when we take our focus off of what's not going well, it has a way of working itself out. Think for a moment about all of the things in your life that worked themselves out when you got out of the way. I really think that the divine way that we are meant to be is relaxed. Is going with the flow. I invite you to think about the people that when you are around them, you just automatically feel relaxed. It's like, they're here. When my husband comes home, it's like, from work or from wherever, it's like, okay, now I can relax. All is well. Having my family around is a moment of relaxation because I know that all is well. And all is always well, even when it's not. And I say that tongue in cheek, of course, even when it's not means even when I think it's not. Because our lives unfold in a pattern that we sometimes can't see when we are right in the midst of it. Let's trust the universe. Trust the timing of the universe. Trust the outworking of the universe. We truly know that all is well. the guides are reminding me that this is a spiritual meditation, and the spirituality here in Hawaii is amazing, because I don't know the meanings of all of the words. There's lots of Hawaiian words around that I don't know the meaning of, but you get the impression that it means let go, live and let live, be at peace, be one. And we know that we are infinite spirits having a human experience. And our infinite selves are far greater, because obviously they're infinite, but I mean they're far greater than what even our human bodies can hold. So if you think about your soul, for example, your soul is lighter than the camera. And so there is so much more available to you, so much more energy available to you, so much more potential and possibility available when you tap into your infinite self. Imagine. And when you let go, the channels open up. The channels for our infinite selves to show up in our human lives. So yesterday I went snorkeling, and I was messing with my snorkel, and I couldn't breathe through it. And it was because I was just forcing it. And so when I let go and I just kind of let it, expand a little, then the air could flow. And I think that's a metaphor for, we hold so tightly. We want to make things happen. We want things to happen as we think they should. And sometimes we are pressured by the people around us to do something. And when we can train ourselves to let go, so, I'm going to do something when I feel led to do something. Meanwhile, I'm going to let go and allow all of this infinite energy swirling around me to do what it needs to do to shift any situation that needs to be shifted, or to shift me into a state of acceptance, to shift my thoughts to be in alignment with the infinite. All of our angst comes from not being in alignment with the infinite, not being aligned with divine flow, the one presence and the one power. When we are not allowing that presence to move in through and as us, that's when we get upset. That's when we have a hard time. Let's take a moment to listen to the birds, and listen to the water dripping off of the trees, because, like I said, it just rained. Nice tropical rain. And let go of. If something comes to mind that is not right, let go of it. Put it in God's hands. Know that the infinite presence is moving in, through, and as you. And if there's something you need to do, you will know it. Here's an affirmation. I know what is mine to do when I need to do it. In a sense, it sometimes feels like we are on a need-to-know basis with the universe. We know what we need to know when we need to know it. And why focus on it when it's not something that needs our energy and attention? wouldn't it be better to spend your attention and your energy thinking about all of the wonderful things in your life? All of the many, many, many ways that you are blessed. Whether you were on a beautiful tropical island or in your living room, you're surrounded by beauty if you look for it. If you look in the mirror, you see beauty. I guarantee it. Because you are a beautiful, beautiful soul, whole and perfect, exactly as you are. And the more you allow your infinite beauty, your infinite wisdom, your infinite self into your human experience, the more joy you will have, the more peace, the more wonder. I'm going to end the meditation a little early so that I can make a recording of the waves and the ocean, and you can just kind of sit and enjoy that for a few minutes if you'd like. And just remember that you are whole and perfect exactly as you are. Your life is exactly as it needs to be, and if there's something you need to do, Infinite Spirit will inform you of it. And when we relax and we listen, then we know. The infinite presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the infinite presence moving in, through, and as you. Namaste.